What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another video. I'm pretty sure you all seen the title from the video, and we are going to be doing what's on my iPhone. So yeah, I know you seen my last video, or maybe you didn't. If not, that's a problem, go watch it. For you who did see my last video, I said that I am now upgraded to an iPhone 13, so I figured why not show you what's on it. I did this video way back when I first started YouTube, so this is what's on my iPhone part 2. When we first open the screen, we are at my home screen, and this right here is just something I've gotten, and it says Amore. I'll put a screenshot on what it is later on. We open the screen, and now we are at a Bible verse. If it's not Proverbs and Philippians, I don't know what it's from. I assumed it was Proverbs because Proverbs says a lot about righteous versus wicked. So for all my people who know what this Bible verse is from, comment down below. As you see right here, my home screen is in folders. I've never been the type to actually have my home screen looking all crazy. Everything kind of has to be in a folder. My folders just so happen to be color coded, and the colors are in French. Let's start at red, of course. Oh, and most of them have 2 colors at the title and in the folder because there wasn't enough to make its own folder. So there's that. In rouge, we have Charm Pass. Any Baltimorean know what the Charm Pass app is. No contact bus pass. That's the way to go. The first time I've downloaded Yelp to leave a review was a bad review, and I'll never forget what it was because that's the reason I downloaded the app. I never really used Pinterest, but screenshot. Pinterest is good for what it's worth. I think it's like the female version of Craigslist, but it's only ideas. Next we have Gmail. Ignore how many messages that are unread. Calendar is like a lifesaver. It's not as good as Google Calendar, I will admit, because Google Calendar be setting alarms for you and everything, be setting its reminders. I'll put an event in the calendar and it won't ever remind me that that event is coming up until the day of. Even with the reminders I set on the event. Yeah, fix it, Apple. Of course, we have YouTube. Let's look at yours truly. Oh, still at 89. Y'all know what to do. Share this video and tell your friends to subscribe. What's going on? I may have noticed that I changed my my banner. This is what it used to be. So it's a step up, bro. Apple Music is, let me just go over the playlist I have. Of course, I have my gospel playlist. You know, we got a few Marvin Sapp, Jonathan McReynolds, Tamla Main, you know, good people. And my feel good playlist, this is kind of like my oldie but goodie playlist, but I didn't want to call it oldie but goodie. So we got Marvin Gaye, Nina Simone, Sam Cooke, what's the name, Al Green, and what's his name, Barry White. Yeah, they're good people. Moving on. You may notice that these are at the bottom because they're not played as much. But just going through real quickly, we have Chill, we have The Christmas. This is like my singy song playlist right here. These are songs that someone sent me. I don't know what to call this. That's why it's just simply childhood. Songs that I heard while watching these old movies as a kid. We have the 90s playlist, my 70s playlist. This is a French playlist. Don't mind that. Is this French? Why is Rod waving here? What? Clearly I just be adding anything. This is exactly what the name means. I don't know yet. It's called 333 because this song is exactly 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Moving on, we have Alibaba. Haven't used her in a while. We have Slides, Google Slides to be exact. Google Slides saved my life when I had to make a last minute PowerPoint. We have Notes. Everything is in my notes. I can't even open it because it's classified information. Apple Books. I think I want to start getting into it. Yeah, they have like audiobooks. We just have the essentials. We have talk and text, messaging, my bank, CQ, M&T, Cash App, you know, just bank thing. We have maps. I bounced back from transit and maps repeatedly because you got to see how far away, you got to see how long it's going to take you to get there on bus and what bus to catch. This is for my balling on a budget people. On the other side, we have Mint, Transit, Lime, Hulu. Lime is the thing you use for scooters. Like if you get on those green scooters, you have to use the Lime app to do it. Transit is the bus app, and then of course Hulu. What are you without Hulu? Next, we're gonna move over to Blue. We have Keynote. I believe Keynote is like a PowerPoint by iOS, so they're good. Apple Store. I will never ever again in my life buy anything from the Apple Store app. Like the drama I went through. If you have an Android or a Galaxy, whatever you have, Safari is the web or our Google for iOS. Almost everything is in Files because I go to Files to add things from my iCloud, like YouTube thumbnails, videos like this. Pretty much anything goes in Files. Things I screenshot, emails, all of that kind of I put in Files. We have the weather app. They said it was supposed to thunderstorm today. It thunderstormed for 5 minutes. We have Google Docs. Google Docs saved my life as well. Never use iOS Mail, but it's here. And then we have Facebook, and I don't even be on Facebook, but I do have a Facebook for relatives to reach me. And then we have Purple and Pink. These aren't even all of my apps, but we'll get to that. You'll know what I mean in a second. So we have the T-Mobile app. If you have T-Mobile, you can download the T-Mobile app to like see when your bill amount is due. So I have that. I have the Dunkin' app. Y'all, I've been loving the Dunkin' app. So basically, whenever you go to Dunkin' Donuts, if you have the Dunkin' app, you just scan right here and you get some points, and your points can add up to free food. You see down here, it says T-Mobile Tuesdays, which is an app that any T-Mobile person can get. But sometimes, well, every Tuesday they give you something for free, and sometimes they give you $2 Dunkin' cards. And I can order online with the $2 Dunkin' card and get a free drink for my rewards. So it's like always a win-win. So the Dunkin' app, I love them. But the calories are astronomical, which is why I now have the Planet Fitness app, because I am a member at Planet Fitness and you gotta burn those calories. Oh, look at that. This summer, teens ages 14 to 19 can work out for free from May 16th to August 31st. So, looks like I can get in for free this summer, but I have the membership, so that's useless. We have Photos. We have Wayfair, which is a furniture app. Honestly, I just like the window shop on there. See cute things and be like, oh, that'll go in my dream house. You know, things like that. Of course, we have Instagram. What's going on? That's me. You could follow me. That's what I post. These are some reels I did. Facebook Messenger, Lyft. I can't stand Lyft, but it's on there sometimes. I might use it sometime when Uber is tripping, but Uber's never tripping. Now we're in Greece. This is gray. We just have basic things: contacts, calculator settings, and camera. I think everyone can agree when camera is the most used thing in their phone, and then calculator, because random times I'll have to be like, what's 2 plus 2? Moving on to Black, we have voice memos, which is what I used to use to record my sound for my videos, but I've noticed that the 13 is so much crisper. By the way, I know you see the phone in my hand. I'm recording on my mom's phone. Shout out to Madre. I got her the 13 Pro. Her camera is a lot better than mine, apparently. I don't really use most of these apps in Black. I just kind of use Uber and the clock. I use clock for numerous reasons. Let me show you why. Of course, the alarm, but then you go to world clock and you see these are the times I put in. I like to know what's going on around the world. So that's there. And I think I have Japan on here because I have a brother that's in the Marines and I have to know what time it is so I know when to text him. Osaka. No, I don't have it on here, so let me just add that. Isaiah, I'm recording a video.
I'm in the middle of you recording your video.
Yeah, you want to say hi? There you go.
Yo, what's good, YouTube?
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you when I'm done recording. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Hit me back.
Okay. And I'm using mommy's phone, so that's why she didn't answer the phone.
Oh no, you did wrong. No, get off my phone, bro.
Okay. So yeah, so now Japan is on there. Moving on from that, we have the Bible app, of course. Now this side of my phone is the chaotic side, the side that just, they don't follow the rules. Anything gets put here. Almost anytime I download anything, it just goes to this side and I leave it. This is my main side. This side is the junkyard. So in business, I'm not sure why it's labeled business, but we have UPS and USPS. That's just what you use to track packages. I used to use USPS to track my own packages, meaning the packages that I send out, but I don't like USPS, so I think I'm gonna move to UPS, but it's still in the works, who knows. We have AliExpress and then Shopify, which is what I use to create my website. And then we have WhatsApp. I downloaded WhatsApp because I have a friend in France. No, I have a friend from Jamaica. Okay, and he uses WhatsApp. So that's why I use WhatsApp. Photo and video, I only have Canva and Blur Photo. It used to be so much more, but yeah, and if you want to see what those were, you can watch this video. Over here we have the shopping mall, and this is just basically where I buy things. So we have Boohoo, Best Buy, ASOS, Amazon, Finish Line, Walmart, Gap, Nike, Fashion Nova, StockX, Macy's, H&M, JCPenney, Pink Nation, Goat, Rainbow, Bath & Body Works, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Old Navy. Now, the ones I actually use, there are Boohoo, Amazon, Fashion Nova. Yeah, those are the only ones that I actually use for the apps, but it's always good to see what's going on, because I'm the type that likes window shopping, so what am I gonna do, you know, cool. I don't use this folder anymore, but I used to when I was still in high school. I graduated last year, so it doesn't serve too much use for me now. Still kind of use SAT prep and College Board in case one of these days I decide to take my SAT, because I didn't get a chance to because COVID said no, you get to get sick, not an education. Thankfully, I've never had COVID ever to this day, and hopefully it stays that way. Over here in entertainment, it's just a few games I added on my phone. I haven't played a game on my phone in weeks, and it's for a good reason. They are distracting, and I cannot be a YouTuber and an entrepreneur with distractions in my life. We have BuzzFeed, and what I like to do on BuzzFeed is well, I'm pretty sure you've seen it from my last video that's not out yet, but will be out by the time you see this video. And that is to take the quizzes, because the quizzes are fun. We have some more T-Mobile apps. I have internet through T-Mobile now because Xfinity, Comcast sucks. T-Mobile internet is where to go. If you need internet, come to my store. I'm not going to tell you which store it is, but if you have my number, text me which store and get the home internet for $50. $30 if you're on Magenta Max. Samsung Elite is an app my coworker told me about because you can do things on there to get you free phones, so might as well if I work at a phone store. We have Uber Eats, the Chick-fil-A app, and Tropical Smoothie Cafe. There's a Tropical Smoothie Cafe right next door to where I work, so since we go there all the time, I just downloaded the app. My coworker was like, why don't you just download the app, you get discounts. And I'm like, oh, okay. Pandora. My Pandora is on the clean station because I wanted to connect my phone to the speaker at my job, so it's on clean. And also because I don't listen to profanity filled music. It's not good for your ears and your brain or your mindset. So all clean music all rest of the year and for many years to come. That's it for these two sides. Down here we have a little bit of social media, but it's just the social media that I don't use that often. Snapchat, TikTok, and Twitter. I'm pretty sure y'all know by now. I've said it a million times, but I'm really rarely ever on TikTok. I have made TikToks, but I think I found a passion for real. I tried getting on Twitter, but Twitter is toxic. I was trying to get for the Black excellence part of Twitter, the part that shows them getting new houses, but somehow I got to the part of Twitter that argues about Queen Naja. I don't appreciate that. My peace doesn't appreciate that. You get in a Twitter argument and you will have a Twitter argument for the rest of your life. This isn't really business. It's kind of like, well, I guess it's business, but it's kind of miscellaneous for me. The last and final business folder. I didn't know I had so many business folders. Might as well merge them all together, huh? But anyways, this right here is just like my job stuff. So ADP is what you use to see how much you're going to get paid. UKG is your schedule. Workday, I have not activated my Workday yet at all. And then LinkedIn is just a fancy app for people that are like big industry people. I don't know what LinkedIn is for, but I enjoy it, and I follow a nice amount of true business people on LinkedIn. So there's that. But yeah, that is it for my actual phone. So I have the pink iPhone 13, 256 gigabytes. It's crazy how they even had this in stock. The phone I'm recording on, 13 Pro, 256 gigabytes as well. And yeah, they're just really good phones. You should get it. Anyways, y'all, that is a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.